aid of Niall Madden and Steve Smith-Eccles, and they got him round a couple of meetings. He ran particularly well last time when third to Wallow Will. That was very good form indeed. Today he's got stable jockey Peter Scudamore, just napping a little bit there, but he is a colt, so we'll forgive him that, and let's hope that his wayward ways are behind him. Coming towards us, Mark Lowe, young Mark Lowe. He was riding Wealthy. But Delius 13-8, favourite, Waving Diamonds 5-1, Seskin Bridge 7-1, running in the colours of His Excellency the President of Ireland, and that is the first time these colours have been seen here at the National Hunt Festival. Buck House 8-1, Mouse Morris's runner Cardinal Flower 10s, that looks a good price, 10-1, 14-1 bar. Number 2 there, an interesting runner, Buck House, as I say, trained by Mouse Morris. I said to Mouse this morning when I saw him galloping on the course, he isn't very big, Mouse. He said, no, but the engine's right. And certainly his form tells us that's so. He's not been out of the first 2 in all 7 of his runs. There, the dark grey in the front of the picture, number 11. Now, he's sure to make the running or be up there, Glasgow Central. He loves to bowl along in front. He's trained by Bill Morgan, ridden by his son Peter. Cardinal Flower now 9s from 10-1. There is Cardinal Flower in the pink. But the grey there loves to bowl along in front, and certainly is quite useful. He's won 3 races this year, formerly trained by Ryan Price. Just going out of shot was Waving Diamonds in the famous Durkin colours. Meanwhile, Seskin Bridge goes out of point to 8-1 from 7s. And we're just looking for the blue cut. There he is. This is Waving Diamonds, and would have really preferred heavier ground. Certainly performed on a good surface last year at Fairyhouse, but his 2 wins recently have been on heavy ground, and he beat Boreen Prince at Thurles. That is very good form indeed. Buckhouse 7s from 8, and riding number 30 there is Willie Mullins. Nice little thing, not in fact unlike Anna Glog's daughter, who used to run in the same colours, although slightly different colour. So most of those we've seen. There, the colours of Sheikh Ali Abu Kamsin. Cardinal Flower now 8s from 9, so the Andy Scott cash hardening in on this one now. But just to the right of the picture, the black chevrons on the red colours, Sheikh Ali Abu Kamsin, who will be much in evidence. That's Sutton Prince, and Sutton Prince has been second no less than 5 times this season. But let's see how they bet.
Delius 13-8, Waving Diamonds 5-1, Buckhouse now 7-1, Seskin Bridge is 8, so is Cardinal Flower, Golden Friend 14-1, Connaught River 20-1, on 25-1 Street Angel and Uncle Scobie. Miss Love and Sunley Bills and Lena Aga 33-1, Cavalier Savente, Destiny Bay and Glasgow Central 50s, 66-1 bar.
Just at the back of the field, light green and the black chevron, Sunley Builds, formerly with Gavin Hunter, and a very useful stayer. Goes back to Gavin on Friday, but he's hoping to see him win today. Steve Smith-Eccles has that task. Looks if they're coming in, and the task now for Peter to read this race.
And the 22 runners being called in for the first race of the 1983 festival. Very much on his toes, Waving Diamonds, and writes down the tape, and he's bolted. Waving Diamonds has bolted in the foreground, but happily William Mullins has him under control. He formerly owned this horse, sold him quite recently to Tony Durkin. The very latest betting, Delius, the 13-8 favourite, Waving Diamonds, whom we're looking at there, the 5-1 second in, Buckhouse 7-1, Seskin Bridge 8-1, Cardinal Flower on the same mark, and 14-1 bar those 5. So the Irish with 3 of the first 5 in the betting in this race, which they won last year with Miller Hill, whom we'll later be seeing in the Champion Hurdle in 81, with Hartstown, who we'll be seeing this time in the Waterford Crystal Stayers race. They won it in 1980 with Slaney Idol, in 79 with Strandfield, 78 with Golden Signet, and 77 with Max Chariot. And now obviously the main home defender, a horse who was himself bred in Thurles, and that is the favourite Delius. They're all back now, and the starter asking them once again, these 22 runners, in the absence of Buck B, to form a line. White flag up under orders. And they're away. And Waving Diamonds again jumps off very smartly and leads them, or disputes the lead with Sutton Prince and Glasgow Central and Sunley Bills as they come to the first. At the first, Sunley Bills lands in the lead from Waving Diamonds. The favourites right over on the right of the picture, the dark colours, Delius. Glasgow Central's right up with them, followed by Silmara. Just in behind Silmara is Connaught River with Cathy's Song. Back marker at the moment is Cavalier Saventi. And it's Sunley Bills who's taken a pretty strong hold from Sutton Prince and Glasgow Central. Glasgow Central, the grey going on marginally now from Sunley Bills. Then another grey Silmara. Then on the inside is Sutton Prince. Then Waving Diamonds and Destiny Bay and Cathy's Song. And Delius over on the far rail. And all safely over the first flight, swinging left-handed. Glasgow Central in the lead from Sunley Bills, little between these two. Then Silmara. Behind Silmara is Sutton Prince, and then comes Destiny Bay and Waving Diamonds, and then Sasha's Song. Behind Sasha's Song on the outside is Buckhouse, then Connaught River, Delius on the rail, then Tarkogan's Choice. Cavalier Saventi is the back marker. Running downhill, Sunley Bills on the inside of Glasgow Central. These two setting a very fast gallop as they come down towards the next flight, and this will be the third. Sunley Bills on the inside of Glasgow Central. They jump it almost together. Glasgow Central a slightly better jump. They're all safely over it. Cavalier Saventi didn't jump it too well though and lost a bit of ground. And it's Sunley Bills and Glasgow Central still from Silmara. Sutton Prince on the inside. On the outside is Destiny Bay. Then on the inside is Waving Diamonds being tracked by Delius. And then comes Golden Friend. And then also going strongly just in behind the leaders, Cardinal Flower, as they jump the fourth. Sunley Bills on the inside of Glasgow Central. Waving Diamonds, Sutton Prince. On the outside is Destiny Bay. Then Silmara. Then Golden Friend. Then Delius. Just in behind Delius is Sasha's Song, and then Cardinal Flower. Buckhouse towards the outside. Tarkogan's Prince making ground at the fifth of the 8 flights. Sunley Bills landed in the lead there from still in second. Glasgow Central, Waving Diamonds third, Destiny Bay 4, 5 Golden Friend, 6 and 7 Delius and Buckhouse. Then just in behind them comes Seskin Bridge in the presidential colours, making quite significant progress. In behind them Cardinal Flower, John Frankham running down now towards the third last flight. And it's Sunley Bills from Glasgow Central, Waving Diamonds, Destiny Bay. Delius coming there strongly on the stand side. Seskin Bridge improving with Buckhouse also at the third last now. Sunley Bills lands in the lead from Delius on the inside, then Golden Friend, and it's Delius on the inside of Golden Friend. Sunley Bills just in behind them, Buckhouse and Glasgow Central and Waving Diamonds and Seskin Bridge still making ground. This is the second last now. Delius on the inside, Sunley Bills, a mistake there by Golden Friend. Seskin Bridge is still making progress. Buckhouse is very much in contention, rounding the final flight now, and it's Sunley Bills from Buckhouse and the favourite Delius as they come down to the final flight, and Buckhouse for Ireland takes a marginal advantage. Buckhouse with his white face now, showing in the lead at the final flight from Sunley Bills and Delius and Golden Friend. Buckhouse lands in the lead, and it's Buckhouse from Golden Friend and Sunley Bills and Delius as they race into the closing stages. It's Buckhouse from Golden Friend. It looks like another for Ireland in the Waterford Crystal Supreme Novices hurdle as Buckhouse strides up towards the line to win it from Golden Friend, and at the line Buckhouse is the winner. Golden Friend is second, and third was Sunley Bills, fourth Delius, and behind them came Seskin Bridge and Glasgow Central, and behind him Connaught River, and then Waving Diamonds, and looking right back to the back markers. Ellerin in fact finished last, only just shaded at the line by Cavalier Saventi, and so the result of the